What's up, everybody? It's your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different. Back with another video. Today is gonna be a little studio tour for you guys, because you guys been asking me what kind of studio equipment I got, what I got going on, what is in the studio. So today I'm just gonna give you kind of a little quick and dirty kind of look. I usually do a studio tour once or twice a year. I did one like a while back this early this month, and I decided to do another. Look, before we begin, I want you to know that what I got in my studio does not mean you need this to make, great music. It's just what I've gotten for what I do. So don't think what I got is what you exactly need. But I will explain everything I got. And like I said, hopefully next year, going to 2017, I will do a more in-depth studio tour. Hopefully I have some more stuff. So before we begin, this is my studio. As you can see, it's just, one room in my house. If I back out, one room in my house, all studio gear, no bed, no nothing. It's not a bedroom, this is strictly studio. As you can see, I don't have no acoustic treatment. I took it down. I'm actually building some acoustic panels, so ignore the acoustic panels and the lack of it. I'm working on building some new ones, so yeah. And I got a big old blanket back there to kind of dampen reflections, but yeah. Also got my anonymous mask. You need that in every studio. So let's begin with the studio tour right now. So first I will start off with a chair. You need a good chair. It doesn't matter what kind of chair you get. That chair over there is my first one. I had for like years. It broke. It still works, but it's missing a wheel. And then my dad got me this one, which is like a professional office chair, whatever. It's like a real good office chair. It can bend forward, recline all the way back, all kind of good stuff. Very good. Like I said, because if you're sitting in front of your desk all the time, you at least want to make sure it's comfortable. And this one's like fully metal too, so it's metal constructed, so it's not breaking. Like that one's that's plastic, and it got its leather too. It's got cat claws and shit all on it. But yeah, so yeah, get you a good chair. No matter what kind of chair you get a good chair. Next, let's go with the tower. Now this is my PC, custom built PC. It's in a Cooler Master case. As you can see, if I crawl down here, got all the fancy little lights in there. It's all lighting up, big ass air cooler. You really can't see what's going on in there, but I'll put a PC list, parts list in the description below, and you can see all the parts in there. But basically, it has a quad core, 16 gigs of RAM, 3 hard drives, 2 SSDs, 1 SSHD, and actually I got a regular hard drive. So I got 4 hard drives in there. USB 3, Thunderbolt, Firewire. You got a Firewire in there. Got a nice graphics card, overclocked CPU, big ass air cooler. It's a real good one. It's a very big case. You can see it's pretty big. One thing I say, if you're gonna view music, invest in your computer. Your computer should be your #1 investment. Like, put as much money as you can into your PC, because that's what's gonna make your money. Not all the other stuff like speakers and all that. That's gonna make all your money. And if that does not run good, then you're missing out money. So if you got like a really good laptop or build you a custom desktop, I advise building a desktop than buying one, because it's cheaper. You just gotta put it together, or buy a really good laptop. Yeah, and there you go. But I highly suggest getting good RAM. So a lot of RAM, preferably 8 to 16 gigs. SSDs, so you can load your plugins and everything really fast. Get some good storage and have a lot of storage, and also have like hard drives, and then get at least a quad core or higher, because that's what's gonna, that's gonna be able to run everything. So yeah, put as much money as you can in your PC. Like I said, my PC cost me about $1,300 as of before I started putting more stuff in it. But when I first got it, it was $1,300. It's probably got about close to $1,600 into it right now, which I'm putting more into it very soon. So I want to get like a $2,000 PC. So yeah, make sure you get a good PC, definitely. Peripherals, got a little mouse right here. Since we're going to PC stuff, so I got my mouse, which is a gaming mouse. I love this mouse. It's very cheap. Let me focus in a little bit on it. And there you go. It's the G10502, I think. Very good mouse, very heavy, great for gaming, and very good for doing other shit like music. And this cool little light up keyboard. Also, it's a Logitech. Both of these are Logitech, by the way. This is I think it is I forgot the name of it. It's like the G800 or 850, something like that. I'll put the link below to all this stuff, so don't worry. So yeah, but that's a very good keyboard. I actually got it on sale. It was like $150 originally, but I picked it up at Best Buy for like 80 bucks. And it came with a free game. So yeah, very good keyboard. Got some very good, I love the mechanical keyboards because they feel better and they had that nice clicky sound. And this one's got like some special keys in it that are only Logitech has that feel super good and work for me. Like I use Corsair and all them. but this Logitech one is like the best for the way I type and how fast I type, and it's super accurate, and I love it. It's great, very good. Buy it if you can. You don't have to, but yeah, it's a good keyboard. Okay, so next I guess we can move on to my interface, and we get to some other stuff. My interface is as you can see, is the Focusrite Saffire Pro 24 DSP. Older interface, Firewire, very good. I picked this up on eBay for like $100. Originally it was like $300. I actually had one of these a long time ago. Watch my old videos. You actually see I had one of these. Then my Firewire port broke, so I sold it and got a 2i2. And now that I've got my custom built PC, I decided, well, I want to get this interface back because it's my favorite interface of all time. And I bought another one, and I love it. It has, I think it has 8 ends or 4 ends or up to 8 ends and 16 outs or something like that. So you can do a lot. It has MIDI, it has SPDIF, it has ADAT. You have 2 headphone jacks. You got little lights right here too. You know, it's got a lot of connectivity. Like I said, it's Firewire too, and you know, so it's pretty good. Firewires are older. It's older, but still, it works good. It also has a compressor and an EQ built inside of it, so you can compress before the DAW and all that. And it has this VMR system, which basically lets you reference your mix in like different situations, like cars and stuff like that. So you get a pretty decent mix and, you know, translate pretty good. So pretty good interface. You can find one on eBay, whatever. I highly recommend it if you're going Firewire. But USB is just as good. Like I had 2 i2s and it worked great and all that good stuff. If you get Thunderbolt, I get Thunderbolt. But you know, I love this one. It's great. So yeah, I definitely would, you know, just get an interface that works for you. Got enough ins and outs. Always get enough ins and outs no matter what. Next we have this right here, my headphones, which I've been using these headphones for years. Like I think these are like 4 or 5 years old. These are the, let me focus in a little bit. These Sennheiser, I think these are the, yeah, the HD 280 Pros. It's hard to focus and do this at the same time. There we go. HD 280 Pros, 64 ohms. Great headphones, very flat. These are like my favorite headphones for the price. For $100, I paid $100 for them, like 79 now. Great headphones. I highly recommend getting some like this because they just work. And I can get great mixes in these all the time. You know, I don't mix my headphones as much, but if I have to, because late at night and my little boys in here sleep, whatever. Yeah, definitely good headphones in my opinion. But that's just me. So since we talk about monitoring, talk about the speakers real quick. Right now we got the E8s. If you know, I had a bunch of speakers. I went through all kinds. I had, you know, the Rockets. I had the E5s. Then I got the E8s. Got these on sale like 2 years ago. Had them on sale for like, I think like I got them for $300 a piece. Not a piece, but a pair. So I got a huge sale. These 8-inch speakers. 1-inch sit-down tweeter. Well, not sit-down, it's like a metal mesh, but it got sit-down, but they got that little metal right here so you don't mess the cone up. And it's great. These are very deep bass. We go to the back. As you can see, they have all the connectivity you need. You know, balance. Oh, you can't even see that really, but it has balance, unbalanced. You know, different ways to mix it to your room. Different calibration stuff. It's great speakers. I love them. They sound really good. I've heard bad things about them, but for my ears, these sound the best, like better than the Rockets or the Yamahas. Because these, like I said, each speaker is gonna work differently depending on who you are and what you're doing. Like your ears might be different than mine, so these may not sound good to you, but to me they sound amazing, and I can hear my mix great, and they're very flat, very accurate. Like I said, they're really close to the Yamahas, and they're cheaper. So I love them, but I said definitely go to your guitar center or whatever and listen to different speakers, and you know, decide on your own. But that's what I use. Then I got them on just regular old stands with some Mo pads, so it gets a little bit more bass and it decouples it. So definitely good to get these, like $20 for a pair of these. I got on both speakers. You can see over there somewhere. Yeah, my finger, there it is. So yeah, definitely great. I love them. Moving along, let's talk about power supply. Got my little power conditioner with my cell phone charger. Put a ice hot patch. Back problems sitting in front of the desk all freaking day because this is my job. But yeah, I got a regular power supply. Like I said, this is about $100, but it just makes sure everything runs smoothly. And if electrical surge happens, I don't damage or lose anything. Look at all these cables. It's just like, it's cable madness back here. Ballistic flashlight, shit's bright as fuck. You know, hold this with a 9mm. So if I see you come to my house, bam, blind your ass and shoot you. So don't fuck with me. And then yeah, so that's it. This is a dB meter, which I use to calibrate my speakers and stuff like that. I'll do a video about that, but I don't want to care about that. I have headphone amplifiers, which is pretty cool. You know, if I got multiple people coming in, got a headphone amp. Let's see if I can focus in. Come on, focus with me. Come on, work with me. Boom, boom, boom. The light's blinded. But yeah, headphone amplifier. It's good for you got multiple people. You only got like one jack, headphone jack, but I got two, so it's good to have one of those. And if you got a lot of hum in your studio, get one of these. It's a hum destroyer. If you got bad grounding in your electrical circuits, it gets rid of that sound you might be hearing through your speakers. So, but that's just extra shit right there. Also, anonymous mask. You need one to make good music. Let's go to the keyboards now, because that's really. Well, let's go to microphone. Microphone is this bad boy right here, the P220 by AKG, I think. Yeah, AKG. Great microphone for the price. I think right now there's a price drop in them. It's like $90 right now. So this is like comparable to the AT2020 or AT2035. Great microphone. If you're just doing like simple vocals, rap vocals, voiceovers from like stuff I do, anything like that, it's a good microphone for the price. It sounds really good. If you know how to EQ and compress and all that, you can get a good sound. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on no Neumann or anything like that. But you know, they definitely do have a sound to it. This has a little bit, it's a little bright. So I would, you know, you might need to de-ess it a little bit. But overall, you hear my vocals through it all the time, and it sounds amazing. You got, you know, people like, dang, how you get your microphone to sound like that? It's just a little cheap microphone, little cheap pop filter that costs Amazon like $20. It goes on your microphone. I have a regular pop filter over there somewhere. Yeah, see, it's in a dark over there. It's in the back there. I also have the little vocal booth too, the little mini vocal booth, but I don't really do vocals no more. But yeah, I mean, it's great. This is a great microphone. It sounds really good. I'm probably gonna get another one just to have a backup, something else like an RE20 or like the Aston microphone. I don't know yet, but yeah, definitely good. Boom stand, blah blah, cables. You know the good, you know the G's. Yeah. Good microphone, cheap, and it sounds good. So there you go. So ask me what microphone I got. There it is. Put a link in the description below. All right, next up is MIDI keyboards. As you guys know, I have the Alesis Q25. This is my, you know, the MIDI keyboard I had for years. I still use it. Standard MIDI keyboard, 25 keys. You know, it's good. Got a pitch mod wheel. Nothing special here. It's $30, like a $30 keyboard, and it does the job. Also have my sustain pedal plugged up to it. I use this one for mostly piano stuff, like when I'm playing pianos or stuff like that. I use this because, like I said, it has a sustain pedal, and I can get that, you know, kind of piano sustain and that realistic sustain. And that's all I really use it for. Like, it's very small. You know, you can travel with this. And I didn't want to get a big keyboard because I wanted to keep something that I can, you know, just travel with and have fun. So, yeah, pretty good right there. Definitely get something like that, or get something better, something you know, just get something that can play your sounds. Got a Korg book too, by the way. You know, gotta have that. But yeah, this is the newest piece of gear that people been asking me for. It's so fucking bright. Let me see if I can turn some of the lights off. It's bright. There we go. This is the new piece of gear in my studio. The Korg Minilogue analog polyphonic synthesizer. It's a 4-voice polyphonic synthesizer. This is a true analog synth. Like, this is not no hardware, not like that. It's an analog synthesizer. You know, you make your sounds. You have 2 oscillators, filters, ADSR filters. You got delay, step sequencer. You got different modes. This is a great synth to get started with. It's about $500. I'll do more in-depth review of it, but I love the sound of it. I don't know if you hear that. Let's turn it up a little bit. Fuck it. I mean, it's great. You got like tons of presets. I built some. So you know, I made that sound and saved it. But yeah, it's great. I mean, the thing about analog synthesizers versus digital synthesizers, like, you don't need one of these. I just got one of these because I wanted to get into analog gear, and I wanted that old school analog sound. So I bought this. Like I said, it's $500, but it's the best one you can get for the price. Like, if you're starting out, I suggest looking at this one first to start out with. But you don't need this. I mean, you got silence, serum, all that good stuff inside DAW. But I will say this: analog stuff has a sound to it, and you will notice a difference. Like, you will notice a bigger, fuller sound with analog stuff. But that's not to say that your DAW stuff is not good. So keep that in mind. You know, this stuff is good and great, but if you're not, like I say, this is an investment. This is one of the things, like, you know, I said $500, you can buy Omnisphere. You know what I'm saying? So you can buy Omnisphere and have choirs and pianos and brass and all that kind of stuff, and synths too. You know, so this is, like I said, an investment. This is like an acquired taste, and you know, I love it, and I'm happy I bought this, and I'm getting more. But yeah, this, you know, great thing. And yeah, other than that, I don't know if I can see my screen's too bright, but I have Ableton open, but like I said, it's too fucking bright. I don't know why it won't let me change the fucking shit. It's so bright, it's like blinding, right? But yeah, I got Ableton open up because I'm using Ableton right now. I'm trying it out. It's great. I'm loving it. Still use FL Studio, so I'm mostly an FL Studio user, but now I'm using Ableton, and yeah, starting to like it. So yeah, that's as far as DAW wise. But other than that, that is my studio. That's my workstation. It's nothing special, nothing spectacular. My main thing about it is, at the end of the day, remember, your computer is your, oh yeah, I got 2 monitors to them. So I got 2 24-inch professional IPS monitors. So yeah, they're very expensive, but they're very accurate with colors and everything, and I love them. I highly recommend dual monitor system. Great for workflow. But yeah, back to this. That's my studio. But the main thing, the takeaway from my studio is that you don't need a lot. Like I said, yeah, it may seem like my studio's pretty expensive. There's probably a couple grand in my studio. Yeah, but you don't need all that. The main thing you need to remember is get a good computer and get some sounds, and you're good to go. Get a great computer or laptop, and the rest is, you know, extra. Like I said, the keyboards, all that, that's extra stuff. Just get a good computer, good interface, good headphones, good to go. And you can make good music. But yeah, that's just my studio because people been asking. Like I said, I know it's a quick and dirty type of studios, walkthrough type deal. I'll do a more professional one next year once I get more stuff and, you know, change the room up a little bit. This is the end of the year, so I decided, why not, fuck it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. That's my studio. If you got any questions, leave them in the description below, and I'll definitely try to get to you as I can. And I'll try to put all my gear in the description below so you guys can check it out and see the prices for yourself if you want any of this stuff. So I'll try to remember to put everything I can remember in. So yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, that's it. You know what it is, your boy Slim, aka MrDifferent. See you guys next time. Have a good one, everybody.